Hello, beautiful beings of light. I am here today with a beautiful, majestic tree. One of the widest trees I've ever seen, one of the biggest trees I've ever had the pleasure to connect with. And I've wanted to for a long time to share the message of connecting with trees so that you may connect with trees yourself, so that you may experience the cleansing energy of the trees and experience this network of love light, this network of earthly and celestial energies coming together in trees, in plants, in fungi, all over the planet. Connecting with plants and life forms of all kinds is magical. But connecting with trees is somewhat easier and somewhat more powerful than you would get just on an average houseplant. The simple reason for this is that trees are like a bigger speaker. They're going to be easier to hear, easier to connect with, as well as easier to step into, easier to feel the energy, because they have lessons to learn from us as well. And once we're able to connect with trees, then it'll be so much easier to hear the more subtle energies of all the plants and life around us. Before we get into talking about why this works or how this connection manifests in a more scientific way, I want you to just take a minute to feel. And you can do this, first of all, to feel without a tree. Just wherever you're sitting at a desk, on your phone somewhere, just feel what you're feeling all around you. Feel your body, use your senses, listen to the noises, see what's going on in your vision, and really sort of tone out of your vision of self and tone into all of the perceptions in a 360-degree world that are all around you. It's very chaotic. It's like a bunch of things are going on and it's really hard to focus. And it's even more difficult to not focus on anything and just experience this. Now, when you do the same thing with a tree and you start to allow your attention to really feel the tree, you'll notice more of a calmness, and it's easier for your mind, body, and spirit to tap into the tree than it is to sort of maintain an awareness when you're surrounded by a bunch of different things, particularly man-made things. Trees have a bioelectric energy, just like every form of life throughout this universe. This geometry of bioelectric energy comes forth from and resonates from the fractal shape. And fractals are iterative patterns, meaning they feed back into themselves. And what usually happens is a sort of branching occurs. Any other sort of calculation can come from this, but usually a branching occurs using the Fibonacci sequence or the phi ratio. All of these branches are self-similar, making more branches, and that gives us the tree that we're so used to. It also gives us the roots below the earth. So what we have is this double geometry of two fractals going up and down. And this resonates with the torus shape, which is found all over the universe, down to the atom and to the galaxies themselves and every step in between, including our fractal geometry. We are fractals just like the trees and just like the universe. Our fractals in our body are constantly receiving and radiating energy. In fact, the chip within your cell phone that receives the signal is a fractal geometry. That's why we don't need those big antennas on our phone anymore, because scientists figured out that they can use fractal geometry to make a chip very small that does a better job of receiving signal than the big long stick that used to be on phones. Now think about this. This small chip can resonate enough with the electromagnetics of a tower miles away. Imagine what a fractal as big and as complex as your brain can do. All of the cells within your body are of a fractal nature, but particularly your brain. You have your pineal gland at the center. The two hemispheres of your brain operate on a fractal geometry, and together they resonate, bringing in as well as broadcasting universal energy, just like a cell phone. And just like a cell phone receives data from the towers, we can receive data from all over the universe, channeling it into our pineal gland, which then allows us to experience it in many different ways. This may be visions, feelings, growing, and actual changes to the chemistry within our body. This fractal nature within our brain can resonate with plants all over. And today, we're going to talk about resonating with the tree. You have several powerful tools at your disposal to learn to resonate with things in your environment. The most powerful one is probably visualization. Visualization, feeling, and truly allowing yourself to surrender are together what gives you the ability to do things that you may have never conceived of possible. Just like within our brain, within our pineal gland, we have a center of light that exists in between the fractal iterations of the brain. The core of this tree has a center, a energetic core, which extends through all of the branches and all of the roots of the tree. What we're going to do is we are going to connect our fractal core, our core of light that extends from within our very essence, our very core, our pillar of light, through our hands, through our arms, our legs, our feet, through every part of our body in a fractal fashion, just like the tree has all of its branches extended with this core loving energy. When you're tapping into a tree, go up to the tree and face it. Allow your bare feet on the ground, resting either on the roots of the trees or near the base. Place your hands either on either side of the tree, connecting to the core, aligned with the core, or in front of the tree, whatever feels better in this situation. Either way, align your center with the center of the tree. Once you are lined up with the tree, allow yourself to step into an imaginary visualization of the energy within the tree. Start with the very core in front of your hands. Imagine a tendril of light that is now becoming more bright as you look at it. See it shooting up and down, or if you wish, visualize first up, then down, or first down and then up, going through all of the branches until you reach the leaves, and then through the leaves. And start to allow your mind to connect with this energy up through the branches and leaves and down through the roots. Give yourself time to surrender your conscious state, to breathe with the tree, and allow this visualization to come into your consciousness fully. Feel the tree bend with the wind. Feel the energy that ripples through the tree as the branches become bent by the wind. Allow the visualization of the tree to merge with your visualization of your body, so that when the branches sway, you feel it in your arms, and you feel the rootedness of the connection to the earth within your feet. This visualization will start to bring your energetic core into that of the trees. With this visualization in sync, you now have the ability to become one and merge your consciousness with the tree. When this is the case, you can go further than the tree. You can use the roots to resonate and use the entire tree to resonate. Just as this tree is bringing down universal energy, you are also expanding universal energy. So use it for both. Allow yourself to come into alignment with this fractal form. When you are merged with the tree, allow yourself to surrender to the universal energy. Allow it to flow through your body, making you pure and strong. Once you are aligned with love, you can send a pulse. And this is sort of like any other pulse. It's a ripple in a pond. And using the tree, using your love, you can use a feeling. You can feel a feeling of excitement and joy, and then resonate it through the tree, resonate the love through the tree, and send this message around the world. Focus on a message of love, a feeling of love, for that is the true language. The true language of love light is that of a feeling, something that the brain cannot know or put into words, but the whole body can feel. Step into this feeling and have it when you connect with the tree. The tree will act like a broadcasting station for this beautiful message of love. And also, it'll bring back down more of this love in a way that you would not be able to do yourself. By merging your consciousness with the tree, you will experience a whole myriad of healings which you would not easily be able to do yourself. There's so much that you can do with this that I can't get into right now. So I'm filming a whole course about connecting with trees. But I want to let you know something amazing and incredible and healing that you can do with this connection. You have to realize that the trees have needs too. And I'm not just talking about air, soil, and water, and sun. I'm talking about learning. Trees operate on a different frequency range than we do, though there are overlaps in the spectrum. What we can do is we can bring our energetic spectrum into the band of the spectrum that the tree can understand. And the tree can bring the energy from its side of the spectrum into our band of spectrum that we can also understand. Just like we can share our love with the tree, we can also share all of our pains, all of our misunderstandings. Everything that we need healed, the tree will learn from, and the tree will heal us. Sometimes we feel like we have things within us that people will not understand, that we don't want to tell, or that we think that are silly. We have these things that stick into our consciousness that distract us from our true loving oneness. All of these things, whether it be a feeling of a misconnection, whether it be a feeling of a fault that we have, whether it be guilt, shame, or regret, all of these things are valuable to the tree. All of these things teach the tree. And all of these things, when we surrender them to the tree, we gain a new perspective on them. Because to the tree, this is only energy. This is the same love light that is the love. And the tree is much wiser than we are. The tree can see the whole picture of this love, and it will magnify the parts of love within this so that the rest of whatever the situations are in our head starts to dissolve and disappear, and we can come back into the true love light of any situation in our memory, of any worry about the future, of any perception or misaligned energetic configuration that we are living in within the now. Also, I want to say, don't just share the negative things, the things you need to release. Share your full whole being, all of your dreams and desires, because you need the balance. You want to show the tree your full spectrum of love light that you have within yourself. The tree is going to show you the love in all of these things, and by showing the fullness of your love, you're getting the fullness back. And you'll find that all of your fears, all of the things that you need to express, the things that you need to cleanse, within their very core, they have a resonance with all of your dreams and desires. Within all of the negative things is a fear that you're not going to be able to get the real thing that you want. But there's the essence within both of those things, which is the love, which is the loving expression of your dharmic path. So give the tree your full conscious expression. Allow yourself to feel safe in this tree, to feel loved in this tree, and to truly surrender, to knock down any walls that your brain has put up to protect you. Your brain is not your enemy, but it can be. It can be fooled into doing its job too well, so that the things that it thinks are protecting you to stop you from feeling bad are really inhibiting your growth. When we can convince the brain to let down all of these barriers and overflow the emotions, overflow all of the feelings that are trapped inside of us, stopping our love light from flowing, then we can truly connect with the tree and truly allow the tree to see our full essence, to see the full picture within us. And allow these healing vibrations to enter our body with love, so that we may resonate on this healing frequency as a more connected being of the universe. Guys, this isn't a theory class. This is a I love you and I want you to try this. I want you to expand your love into the trees, because by doing this, we are becoming so much more than ourselves. We are allowing our love light to shine in ways which we can't comprehend with our brains. It is our privilege to be able to spread this love, to be able to spread this light on this planet. And I encourage all of you to learn all of the ways to spread your love. I and every other teacher are only guides, Sherpas on the path. The path is yours to walk. Let nothing tell you what is possible other than your experience. Within these trees, you will find all things. You will find your connection to the One. Just like Brandon Stark has these visions, this and so much more is within the core of the tree. These are beings. These are beings. And they have a soul. They have a love. They have a consciousness. And by loving them and helping them, we are strengthening the network of love light all around the world. Thank you for watching. Thank you for expanding your love light. Thank you for being here on this amazing time, on this amazing planet, to do what we are here to do. To spread love, to experience love, to surround the earth in a bright golden light of connectedness, of connected consciousness, including these trees. I look forward to learning, to growing, and to loving with you for the rest of my life. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. I love you.
You are beautiful, you are love, you are a light that we sent from above. You are everything, we are one, dirt from the earth and the light from the sun.